with it and sealed a very different game than just a draft straight up. Blue-Red Giants is very good as well. These games, if you're not the aggro deck, the games do tend to go long, and so Blue-Red, with all their 5-drops and such, with some solid control spells and good removal, can really take it away. They've got some great card draw options in blue. I've been very happy with a lot of the sagas. A few lag behind, but sagas are a really fun mechanic to play with. The Baron Munchausen, huh? Alright, what do we got here? I've actually gotten to play with Varragoth a few times. He's pretty good. I'll tentatively just put this over him, but let's see what else we're dealing with. These lands are really good. I would never first pick one, but you want to pack as many of these into your deck as you can, just because, like we said, the games go long and that card advantage really adds up. Doomscar Titan I've had a lot of success with. This is a great beater out of nowhere, and if you have even a little bit of board presence, particularly flyers in the red-white decks, this guy will punch through for a lot. Bergstrider is good. I'm not so big on first picking him. I don't like to pick just like a regular snow-covered island. I think it's going a little too deep. Squash is very good, but obviously better in Giants decks. And most other decks don't want it. So we've got some strong Giant pulls right here. Someone's probably going to pick up Doomscar next, but look at all these Giant cards that are going to go around for a couple picks. People are going to pick those up, and they'll get taken away. There's nothing here pulling to like black-white or black-red, really, apart from these two guys, I guess. So I'm going to take Varragoth. There's a good chance we can run off that. But of course, we end up getting a bunch of good red cards. Crush the Weak I've actually liked a lot. I 4-for-1'd someone yesterday. It was awesome. And yeah, we're just going to take Demon Bolt, though. Super flexible, goes in every deck. I mean, it's really easy to splash as well. You're going to play this. And let's see what we got here. Cole is really strong. Like, if your opponent has him out and they just keep equipping other creatures, you're going to lose. You have to kill Cole. It's very annoying, very frustrating. You can kind of tempo them out by killing the creature with the equipment because they'll have to keep replaying it. But this seems like an easy binding the Old Gods. It's in at least one of our colors. And like we said, we can easily splash this. I've had good success with Jund so far. And binding the Old Gods is just an amazing card. It's an easy 2-for-1. Here comes a Giant card, a little interesting. Along with another Squash. Rune of Speed again. The runes, they're okay. I've had some good success with the runes. Wither Crown I've been a little less high on lately. There's a lot of pump and anthem effects going on. A lot of things changing power and toughness so that those creatures are still kind of relevant. And also if they get to keep it around as a blocker, they might just lose the life a turn to keep somebody to hold back some of your bigger creatures. I'm going to take this Struggle actually. It's a good premium green common. Wow, a million squashes. Whoever's the Giant player next to me is getting hooked up. So I think it's pretty unlikely we're going to see some Giant cards in pack 2. But this, we get to pick up this land. It's right in our colors. Raise the Draugur's pretty good, but we're not needing anything like that yet. We're just kind of filling out our removal suite and just our solid value playables right now. Struggle versus Elderfang versus Way Down. Okay, here's an interesting pick. I kind of want to take the Elderfang, start getting us a couple creatures and just keep going with these value plays. I mean, Struggle is, in a vacuum, the stronger card. And actually, Way Down is a good card to have too, but we do want to start having some creatures. We've got a lot of good removal already. So let's just pick up a nice value creature. Icehide Troll, very strong. We are nowhere near getting these ice cards to work. We could pick one up, or we could pick up like a snow-covered forest here. However, I've had good success with Demonic Gifts. Like, think about this with the Elderfang, right? You pump this, it's going to trade with something strong, and then they discard another card. Boom, value. The Recluse also is not bad. I'm not going to take this here. You can generally find these pretty late. The Recluse is worse than the Troll. We could take the Troll in the hopes that we'll end up with some Snowlands. I mean, we do want to pick up some mana fixing. The best card here is Bound in Gold, though. And Run Amok is also really good, but we're not really that aggressive kind of deck right now. I'll tentatively take this Icehide Troll. I think I can find more Recluses later. So Iron Verdict is pretty good. We're not seeing the lands we're looking for. I could take the Sculptor in the hopes that we are going to end up with some ice lands, some snow lands. The Gladewalker's not bad as well. Frenzied Raider, I haven't been overly impressed with it. It's good in the aggressive decks. I mean, obviously it plays with Vargoth. But we're probably going to end up just splashing red if we play red at all. So for now, we might as well just take this Sculptor, because I'm probably going to play it no matter what. And here we can just pick up this land that wheeled, which is great. Look at this. We've got 2. So we're definitely playing black-green. I mean, that's a given at this point. This card has also been looking a lot better than you'd think. And I could also take this Dwarven Reinforcements, which is a decent card. It's probably in a vacuum better than the Gladewalker. The Gladewalker, though, is a shapeshifter, so if we get some sort of like elf synergies going, or just some other things that pay us off for these synergies, I'll take it. We're not going to be hard-pressed to find 4-drops, really. And we'll take this elf guy as well. But he's also, he's not great. Yeah, black-green is a solid deck, and I love some of these cards. They're really fun to play with. They're really good at coming up the board. This card is garbage. Don't play it. I've beaten so many players because they keep playing it. It's fine if you're in an aggro deck, and it's the top end of your aggro to drain them for 1 every turn. But you see people putting in a control deck, and they're like, yeah, this card's going to get me there all the way. It's not a control card. For the love of God, it's not a control card. You will die. You're going to play a 4-drop that does nothing, and they're going to kill you. Well, if you had one... Alright. What were you playing against when you lost to it? Were they aggressive or were they controlling? Or just mid-rangey? I mean, there's going to be people who are like, oh, I won with it, so it seems good to them, but it's not even close to as good. Well, we're going to talk about this card in a second. It's not even close to as good as it was in the guild set recently. So I've actually been enjoying Raven Wings a lot, but only in the aggressive decks. Not going to be playing it here most likely. Vengeful Reaper, great creature. We will play that. Otherwise, there's a Way Down and a Glittering Frost. We're not sold on Snowlands yet. I mean, we have none, so... I'm just going to plug this away for now until we even see ourselves. I'm not going to prioritize Snowlands here because we're instead picking up all these great value cards. I mean, our deck is full of a lot of premium cards right now. And we don't have to play the Demon Bolt either. If we see a really good card in another color, we can definitely splash for that instead. The red-white play 2 spell a turn decks, not the red-black one, not the white-black ones, which have more of the synergies, but the white-red one is really, really good. The Clarion Spirit, the 2-drop that makes a 1/1 flyer whenever you play 2 spells, is absurd. I love that card, and I've won so many games off the back of it. Yeah, 4 wins is 1,400 gems. It's a solid place to be. Oh, no! Well, you definitely have enough for 2 quick drafts, because even if you go 0-3 in a quick draft, you'll get 50 gems, which means you'll have 1510 total over 2 drafts. I've never even gotten to play with this. So these cards are both... This card's kind of slow. I've not been really impressed with it. It's fine. Like, you can play it. It's serviceable. But do we have any... We've got a few elves. We took a changeling, I think. Here's a cleric. No, that's not our splash. We'll take this U and try to pick up ourselves the 6-drop. Ooh. I mean, Firja's really good. So we could splash that instead of, like, Demon Bolt. Firja's great. Now, our deck isn't looking to play too many times double spelling. There's a chance this is going to wheel, too. I mean, we wheeled one pack 1. And we don't really need that, 3 of them. Yeah, Premier is much better than just quick drafting. I'm going to take Firja. Is that crazy? If we find the green-white land again, then we can find it with the binding as well. Not green-blue. Although Icebind Pillar is a great, great card. Yeah, it's bold. I feel like we weren't giving up much. Right? We were giving up, what, another Skemfar Elderhall? How many of those are you really going to play? I mean, I guess I'd play every single one I picked up, but the third one drops off. It takes a lot of mana to do all that. Alright, so I haven't been impressed with this card, but I think it's probably better than just the Disciple. Well, what do we have? We have 2 Elves. Did we pick up any Changelings yet? Yeah, screw it. Stick with the value plays. We're going to grind our opponents out hard. These Ice-Hide Trolls. Broken Wings has actually been really good so far. I like the green Changeling one, Shapeshifter, a little better, but this card has been very relevant. But I'm going to take this Snakeskin Veil. It's a great blowout. Really, getting the extra counter is actually a lot stronger than you'd think. You know, Ranger's Guile in Core 21 was pretty good, actually. That card overperformed there because the removal was all pretty expensive. There was a lot of like 4 and 5 mana removal. But Snakeskin Veil is just strictly better. Okay. This takes double white. Damn. You know, we could take a Raise the Draugr. Got 3 elves, rogues. We've got multiple rogues. Clerics, do we have? Yeah, we got multiple clerics. Raise the Draugr's not bad here. We already have one of these in the board that we're not sure we're going to play. This card's way too slow. I haven't been impressed. We could take this. I've had a lot of... You know, these lands are really easy to splash if we end up finding some white sources later. That's just in your deck. But Raise the Draugr is an actively pretty good card. This card I love. Now, the Snowland... Did we end up taking a second troll? No. So we're not terribly incentivized to be picking up Snowlands this late. I'm going to take this Mirror Lake. It's a pretty easy splash. Oh, but there's the Kennel Master. Damn, Kennel Master's really good. But this land is so easy to splash. Like, you just put it in your deck, and it doesn't hurt you. Fuck it, take the right play. I played some decks with just... I played a 2-color deck with 3 off-color tap lands like these, and you just eventually can play them. You know, they don't hurt you much. These are terrible because we have no Snowlands. Yeah, I didn't take the Snowland there. The Kennel Master is actually pretty good. It's a great way to end games. And we don't really need the Snowlands. We have 1 Sculptor and 1 Ice-Hide Troll. And we could pick up more, yada yada yada, but... Way Down's nice. Way Down, just great with Elderfang Disciples. I went down a crazy streak recently. Let's see, I've been keeping a record so I can judge my percentages. I went, there's the green-white land. That's what I'm talking about. Fear's just free. I went 5-3, then 7-2, 7-1, 6-3, 7-2, 4-3. That was a great, great run. So we'll see what we can put together here. And there we go, we knew it would wheel. Ice-Hide Troll wheeling is pretty interesting. This card's also been better than it looks. We're gonna get enough creatures, don't worry. We'll just take the Elderhall. Kind of tempted to take this just so we can raise the Draugr more often, but no, the Recluses are... These trade with so many small creatures, it's pretty terrible. But when you need to stop flyers, they can help. I really want to find us one of the equipments. The black equipment's really good, the green one's really good, that make creatures. I'd be very happy to play one of those. Right now we're probably not playing Demon Bolt. Oh, that red-white land. We could play this and then play Demon Bolt. Let's see. Rune of Might with no equipments. You know, I'd play... if I have 1 or 2 equipments, then I'll play a rune. Otherwise, I'm most likely not going to be putting this in my deck. So I think it might be better to play this because, hey, it's one of my forests, and eventually I'm going to end up with white sources. Don't worry about it. It's a not good first pick. I'm not happy about it, right? I could also take Arachnoform, which is a little better than it looks, or Glade Walker, but this is going to wheel. This might wheel. This we don't actually really need. Wow. Damn, I wish I'd been picking up Snowlands. This card's insane, but we're not going to be able to play it. We don't have the snow mana. But it doesn't matter because we get a second Binding of the Old Gods, which is bomb level anyway. Way Down. Second copy of Way Down, less exciting. I'm going to take Finn here. A 1/3 Death Touch. I mean, he's good defensively, and we're likely to win the late games. Bound in Gold. I don't want to play that many white lands. Yeah, Finn's fine. I mean, I've never seen anyone win with the poison. There's just not enough Death Touch going on. Yeah, the Sack 2 is pretty good. And we're kind of creature light, and also we're playing like Elderfang Disciples. So those play really well with this, right? You play those, you block, you buy your time. Okay, so Skull Raid is very good. And I would play one in a deck like this. Svella is very, very good, but we can't splash that too. We don't have any of the lands for it. But Fall of the Imposter is okay. Like, this card I think is better than Horizon Seeker or Skull Raid. So I could see playing this. It's slow, but... Oh, what is going on? Alright, this is a great way to end games. We don't... Let's see, Power, Toughness 6 or greater. Damn. This might wheel again, amazingly. And I don't think we need more white splash cards. I don't want to be playing too many planes. Although, nice to know, double Binding the Old Gods. Remember, this can go find our Arctic Tree Line, which is really strong. But we need this Dread Rider, and that's because we have a Rootless U, so I want to have at least one target for it. Black-green land versus another struggle. I think we've got enough removal, so I'm just going to go ahead and take this nice land. And now actually our Sculptor of Winter is playable. I like to have our mana fixed correctly. Some strong white cards here. I doubt I'm going to play any of them. How many lands do we have? 3, 4, 5, 6. So we do need 3 more cards. We've got a few here that we can do. I'm very unlikely to play an Infernal Pet. I think I'm actually going to take the Valkyrie. Bound in Gold is the stronger card. But if I'm going to end up playing white, I think I need the creatures at this point. Did we pick up any equipments? No. Right, I think we're a little light on creatures. We have a lot of interaction. So I could take Glittering Frost here, but I doubt we need it. I'll take the Glade Walker. The enchant land, you know, it gives us our white card more easily. But also, we're not really ramping into stuff. In fact, we might even cut one of these 5-drops. Like the Kennel Master, or maybe even the Shadow. It is snow, which is good with the Sculptor, and we did pick up a second one, right? Okay, I'll play it because we have a second Sculptor of Winter. But I would have played that Broken Wings. Third Sculptor of Winter. Alright, well, I'm glad we picked up the second one of those. Now we've got our creatures, now we've got some ramp. Now things are looking pretty good. Yeah, 3 Sculptors. Tempted to find a... If I... Any snow... Stupid. I'm not even going to play a 4th. We don't have enough. Like, if I see a snow-covered forest right now, I would definitely take it. Or a snow-covered swamp. Just a ton of value to be had out of that. For the most part, these will be 2/2s, which I guess we need because we just need to survive for the late game. Let's see, what else do we have? We could play a Rites with the double Disciple and triple Sculptor. We'll have to see how many cards we still need. Wow, third to last pick. Who's not playing snow at this table? Yeah, it's not too exciting. We've got no, like, awesome bombs, but double Binding the Old Gods is strong. We've got some good finishers. We have last pick struggle for Skemfar. Huh. Alright. So, yeah, we need to make one cut. It could be like Fall the Imposter, just to keep our mana clean. right? Like if I cut this, we can easily go down to 1 plains. Or go down to 2 plains because we have the 3rd source here and a Glittering Frost. That seems like plenty for Fuchsia. Do we want like Raven Wings? Probably not. We didn't get any of the awesome 6/6s, which is a shame. How do we end the game? Do we need the wings is the question. Right, you want to have a plan in this format. And we're not likely to be ending any games early. In fact, we don't get too much power out until turns 4 where we're just removing shit. I could maybe see playing... No, we need... Our creature count's probably pretty low. What do you have, 14? Yeah. Low creature count, so I'm not going to add anything like Mammoth Growth. Got 1 Mentor. Do we play that over... what? Over another Skemfar? Just because we're also playing Erase the Draugr and that adds to our elf count. How much removal do we have? 1... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess keep the creature count lower and continue to play Turgid Shadow. Works for me. Kafka, don't make gross sounds over there. If anyone's gonna make gross sounds around here, it's me. Alright, this seems fine by me. We'll play around, see if we're missing out on something key here. So for anyone popping in now, again, I apologize. The OBS software updated right before I started, and our chat box, our chat overlay got deleted, so I need to re-add that and get your guys' chat up on the side. But if you see it on the side on Twitch, feel free to keep chatting. Love to see that. I am going to move my camera now so that you guys can see our graveyard and some of that important information. I'm going to minimize myself a bit. So we've got our 2 most important colors. We even have the Glittering Frost, so we have all 3 of our colors. This hand seems fine. We'll foretell the Reaper on turn 2. Question is on turn 3, do we just play Glittering Frost and then on turn 4 play out both of these? Death Snow deck playing the Berserker. Okay, maybe you didn't get there. So now what we might do is just play this tapped and play out the Reaper. Yeah, it's true, but on the other hand, so it would kind of like double the damage of the Reaper, right? Because it'll kill it in 5 turns rather than whatever. But, you know, you have to... Wow. He's all over the place. Okay, so this is the 6-mana one. Double black and blue. Look at all these nice tap lands. If I play... No, I might as well just play one of these tapped. Probably this one. Play out our boy and get aggressive here. And Kafka wants to leave the room. Go ahead, buddy. And is out there making some chicken soup. He's probably smelling that. If I can get our opponent to waste their removal on the Reaper, that's fine by me. Because we can play Varragoth and next turn, and then by the time we can attack with it, we can actually activate the Elderhall to clear out a blocker. Oh yeah, we're not low on creatures. We got 3 of these. That's 6 extra 1/1s. Augury Raven, sure. Might just struggle here, kill the Raven. He's got 3 snow... Oh no, only 2 snow lands. He's stuck on lands right now. So no point in discipling yet. He spent 2 turns doing that. He might be low on plays. He's just trying to hold me back. Okay, he didn't have the Frostbite. and we're winning the race. And actually now our Reaper is immune to a couple of the damage spells he might try. Like Awake the Trolls, or Frostbite. And we are in Diamond now. I think we're Diamond tier 3 at the moment. So coming up on our Mythic status. Uh-oh, is he out of plays? Come on. Maybe he's going to foretell something? Gather lands. Frenzied Raider. What are these cards doing with all these snow lands? He might have been all over the place. This is interesting. Maybe I'll play the Disciple. Chump block or something. God, we have so much value out of these Elderhalls. We can just start killing his stuff now if we want. Or we can play a 5th land, play Glittering Frost, and then still play Varragoth. Yeah, not the Red Bolt. That's true. If we get Varragoth down, next turn play the Disciple. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Let's play a land, tap for green. Black, green. Play this on here. Tap this for black. He's got no boast abilities. You know, if he had a creature with boast out, I maybe would have killed this. Because I want to stay in range of my Elderhall here. Yo, what up, Dizzy? What's going on? How's the breakfast for dinner? And Benjamin Disraeli, if you just signed on, sorry, the chat overlay's busted this week. I'll fix it next week. Get some blue lens glasses over here. Did you get buttered toast to go with that? Breakfast for dinner? I mean, that's a staple, right? What's the name of the place we used to go to before school? Sparky's? No. Wait, Sparky's, right? Ooh, indestructibility. Gotta take 6 here. Alright, let's focus. Probably just leave back my Death Toucher. I might kill something and... Actually, I might as well attack, right? I can make 2/1/1 elves and kill one of his creatures. That buys us a hell of a lot of time. If I play a land 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we don't have enough to also activate Varragoth, so maybe it's not worth even risking him. But it seems like we should probably just kill one of these things, like this one probably. Play a tap land and just get in there. I don't mind trading off Varragoth. I mean, we're killing it right now. Wait, Sparky's closed? Like, no, not Sarky's. Sarky's is good too. But what was the one on Oakton we used to go to? The place your dad went to for like 40 years. Alright, opponent. I'm game. I've got another Skemfar Elderhall. Ooh. Kills the board. Okay. He does have this to bring something back. Comes back tapped, and he's missing actually another 2 lands to do it. Yeah, Sparky. Sparky's good too. Oh, a few years ago it closed? Damn. Good memories there. Your dad had 40 years more memories. P&S. Pasta and salt. The best damn breakfast place in all of Chicago. I imagine it'd be pretty tough for... Oh, there goes our white source. I see little reason to use this shadow. We will just kill the Draugr, I guess, right? He's not going to be able to play out 3 cards next turn, so we'll just eat his last card. He might be holding on to a 6-drop Worm. Yeah, I'm fine with this. Oh, what are we missing? We're missing Green Source. There we are. Go ahead, man. Be safe. Ooh, Narfy. Narf, narf, narf. Play this game with the opponent. Let's discard everything he's got. Oh, I wish I was able to foretell this before. Okay, I don't mind sacking a bunch of elves to Turkish Shadow, so this is going to be great. Except we're short 1 minute to do everything we want. I'm not going to attack with everything because it'll block an elf and I'll have to sack my dude. Here, we're going to do this. This is going to be sweet. Boom. That's got to be the game. Yep. Alright. Kind of a close one. We got down to 6 life, but I feel like we were in the driver's seat that whole game. The spell lands, right? It's like I effectively have all these extra spells in my deck. It's really hard to lose when you can outvalue your opponent that much. I killed 2 of his creatures and got 4 1/1s. How are you going to beat that? Oh, Fan Horny, what's going on, man? Did I already say that? Good to have you here, baby. Ah, chat, you may have noticed we officially got our name changed on Arena to Literary MTG. They do not normally allow people to change their names, but I let them know that we're a classy streaming act, and we could use the brand recognition. And our bear agrees. Hello, says the bear. Alright, here's our ooh, nice pull. We actually get to play Fairshon Curve. Alright, if he's got no creatures and we get to attack for 5 turns unimpeded, we'll win the game. We're gonna start ripping apart his hand. It's gonna be great. See, now do I even bother attacking? I kind of want to just leave this back on blocks. He can deal 3 to me, and there's no way I'm gonna get 10 poison counters on him. And he's gonna equip this, and then my 1/1 can't block it. Let's see what he discards first. The good news is eventually we can just use the Elderhall to kill this guy. I'm not gonna attack. Remember, last game was a little odd that we got to be aggressive. Our deck usually isn't trying to be. Ooh, see, he's got a spell land of his own. But he's short 2 forests currently. He didn't want to attack. He doesn't want none of this. Keep ripping it, hand. Keep ripping it. Run amok. Great. Now I will attack. I don't mind blocking with the Sculptor of Winter as well. It's really unnecessary here. Do we think he's got another run amok? Craven Hulk, okay. Perfect. It's not the forest we wanted. But what are you gonna do? Double block. Gold. Ooh, okay. Alright, it's very unlikely we're going to be able to cast 2 spells, but oh well. Take them as they come. I can race him putting that Tormentor's home. Ooh, Broken Bow, huh? Arnie, baby. To 1 plus the greatest power among other creatures you control. So this can become 5 powered. 5/3. Do I trade this for... No, I don't have to trade for anything. If he attacks with both, I triple block Sculptor of Winter and 2 Disciples on Broken Brow, and take 4. Firja gains me 2 every time I attack. I feel like we can win this. Root the CU becomes really powerful as soon as we can draw a forest. He doesn't equip. The only reason he would not equip is because he probably has Run Amok or Frostbite. I don't know who I'm playing against, Dizzy. This is we're in a premier level draft, so we're just playing against other drafters right now. This is S. Vargas. Mr. Vargas. So, almost certainly he's got a combat trick. 100% he has a combat trick, or he's trying to bluff us, which doesn't make much sense. So, if we block with just 2 of them, he'll, we can get blown out, but it's not a real blowout. If he wants to use his removal spell, Run Amok. There we go. So we're going to take a big hit here, but he's out of action. This land is fine. It'll help us out next turn. I am just going to attack here. I want to get his life lower, and it's not like I'm going to be blocking with this either way. Like, I'm not going to double block Broken Brow, because he's also going to put the Helm. Ah, that's annoying. Alright, Turgid Shadow, where are you? That is the optimal top deck. So he's going to turn this into a 6-powered creature. Do I just use the Disciple right now? Probably. It's not doing me any favors. Because I know I'm playing the U next turn, and we'll just slowly trade this up. Sure. Right, so the good news is he will kill the U. Hopefully he doesn't have a removal spell to kill the U. That's where it's bad. But we'll trade it for Broken Brow. We'll take 6, go to 6, pick up our 3/7, which can block the Hulk. We'll be taking damage. Ah, Breakneck Berserker. Come on, man. Ooh, smart attacks, maybe. Maybe smart attacks? He doesn't want me to get the Lindworm, which he assumes I have. We're going to have to take it, unfortunately. Struggle's good here. So we can play the Sculptor. Oh, he put this because now our Skemfar or Elderhall can't kill it. Alright, well, we're obviously playing Sculptor, and now if we give up our U to kill the Hulk, we'll get our guy for next turn. That's okay. But he's just going to put the Helm again. No, let's just kill Broken Brow. It can't boast right now, because it's not attacking. Alright, let's just hold. We have the card advantage here. We can do this. I need to activate my Elderhall, though, before he draws a Forest, because then he'll be able to kill my Elderhall. So it's worth cashing it in for nothing, just to get 2 1/1s. Oh, I need... Oh no, I've got it. Haggy map. This will deal an extra damage to us. Yeah, we need our opponent to start drawing mountains. Just mountains. Goldspin Dragon! Oh, that's definitely game. Yeah. Right, it's actually definitely game because even if we can kill this, he's going to use the Helm to deal at least 1 damage to us, no matter what. Yeah, that is the definition of not a brick. Yeah, opponent's got 2 mana right now. If he had attacked with Haggy Mob, the game would be over already. We can make 2 1/1s, but we're dead. Alright. It happens. Let's bounce back here. Funny, we haven't drawn one of our 2 copies of Bind the Old Gods yet. But we will. But we will. I'm glad we can cash in all our luck and draw a Turgid Shadow there, because we still would have lost that game. Ooh. Alright, let's start this off the same way we did last time. Finn into probably a Disciple. Maybe Sculptor. Foretelling the Wolf. Nope. This card lines up really poorly against our play. Alright, so now we're going to play with this in mind. We will take risky blocks, force our opponent to use up their combat tricks, and we'll be able to get as much value as possible out of this card. Wow. It really keeps lining up. Like I said, I don't want our life to go too low. I'm fine with making trades that eat up his mana as well. Don't have the Snowland we're looking for, but he's probably not going to play a hasty threat that can take advantage of this. So I might just foretell this now, because then we can potentially 2-for-1 him. Ice-Hide Troll, perfect card to be killing with the Shadow. It's... oh, we didn't get the land. Alright, we'll do this. We'll chump block. If we can draw a land, I feel like we can't lose. This card lines up really well against Ice-Hide Troll, because it can't get indestructible against that. We just ate a free 5/5, love that. Now just give us a land. Don't play another 2-drop. Damn it! Alright, I'm going to keep playing 2-drops, I think. And I'll try to trade this against the Cavalry. Hopefully he doesn't just give something bigger haste. Maybe that was wrong. I should have put the Recluse to trade with whatever he's going to put down. Yeah, I think so. Because if he plays something bigger now, it's going to be hard to get him to sack. Okay, he'll give that haste. We definitely want to destroy that with this. We're taking a lot of damage here. Land. Land. Ah! Okay, now we will play this Recluse. Keep trading, keep going into the plan. Let's hit that land. And please be an untapped land when you come. Yeah, that makes sense. If I do this, it'll at least use up his mana. We're not getting our 2-for-1 anymore because I'm just losing creatures for nothing. Alright, I'm gonna do this because it'll force him to use up his mana, and then if we draw a land, we can also just use Binding the Old Gods to kill the troll. And he's got... I mean, you know, we also gotta stem the bleeding a little bit here. We're about to take 6 anyway. So yeah, I don't think we even have time to do Binding the Old God play. We just have to Turgid Shadow here. And then we'll start using bindings on their Dwarven Hammer. Alright, we're behind. We're very much behind, but we're not out. Have no plays, opponent. Lindworm is a good play. See, I want the time to play these to kill this, but for now we just gotta keep killing our opponent's stuff, because he can give trample. There we go. Alright, we bought ourselves a little time. We're going to grab ourselves a nice tapped little white land here. Play this tapped. Those are going to be helpful. He's not going to play a hasty threat that he can use these on, so let's get Varragoth down now, and we can keep up protection. Theragoth can help us find the other cards. We're going to need to win this game. Jesus. I gotta destroy the hammer, but I can't deal with these stupid 6/6s. How am I supposed to win this game if I don't get rid of this? He's got so much life, it gives him so much time. Raise the Draugr, you say? Alright. It's certainly tempting to raise the Draugr and make him discard his last card. Obviously we can't do that, we have to just Binding again. Alright, so here's the... No, because if he has any removal spell, I'll lose the game, right? But I can keep up Snakeskin Veil, actually. So I think what we'll do is we will Binding the Dwarven Hammer. It's risky, but this is also instant speed, which is nice. Yeah. We'll play this. We're going to get rid of the Trample, because I don't think I can just kill his creatures for forever. I need to deal with the thing that's going to end the game, should it come to it. And if he has a removal spell, we have Snakeskin Veil to live. That's our plan. And we'll trade off, and then we will bring our boys back. Yes, he's not even going to bother attacking. Perfect. Now we're going to load up on some cards here. Let's get, I guess, elves? Oh, 2 elves versus him. Yeah, fine. I'd rather get 2 creatures than 1 decent creature. That's a good draw. Grab another Snowland for us. These line up well against his little Berserky boys. And this also lines up really well, but I want to keep up Snakeskin Veil still. Yes! Great move! Now we're talking. So I'm just going to play this out and leave up Snakeskin Veil like that. This is a nice little combo with Finn, I guess. Right now we are 1-1, Ganelephant. Welcome to the jams. He's going to try and beat me down with this stuff. What do I care? He's at 28. I think I need Varragoth more than the 2-3. Oh, I have to block with both of them, huh? This will put me down to 4. Let's block like this. He does this. Now we Snakeskin Veil. It's risky. It's risky. But plays off well. We're at 4. Awake the Trolls plus Tormentor's Helm kills us. Way down is great. Let's just do this though. And instead of playing the Sculptor, I'm just going to activate this. See what we've got here. Struggle for Skemfars are good. Firja seems helpful. We can gain some life and draw more cards. Gaining life seems pretty good. Take Firja. And we'll be able to double spell next turn. There was also the Kennel Master. Ravenous fucking Lindworm. Okay. Alright, so we need Varragoth in play. If we play this, we can still play the Sculptor, which is pretty good. But, yeah, we gotta be careful with our moves. If he finds a way to get trample, it's... Okay, Skemfar struggle is great, actually. We have to be careful about milling ourselves as well. No attacks. Keep up Varragoth as our blocker. Firja is our way through this game. Perfect. Alright, I'm willing to trade Varragoth with Struggle for Skemfar. Actually, I could do it and kill the Craven Hulk and then attack. He'll maybe do it. No, let's not get fancy here. Let's attack with just this. Oh, that was stupid. If I kill the Lindworm with this, all my guys get to attack because this can't block. Alright, shit happens. Oh, we do have more mana, don't we? Whoops. Okay, we could have maybe played the struggle. Yes! He sees the writing on the wall! He can't get through! Alright, there we go. Wow, that was a close game. We're now 2-1. There were a lot of opportunities for us to lose that. I'm very, very excited and impressed that we played to our outs and won that one. Maybe he had no way to stop the flying Firja, so he knew our life is just going to get out of control. And we had the other lands to make more 1/1 blockers. Our deck is so full of value, it's crazy. This hand looks great. One more swamp to activate Turgid Shadow. Set one more swamp. We have a lot of people on the chat from Chicago. You guys are under like 7 feet of snow right now, right? You're just living the dream? Ooh, Ascendant Spirit, you say? If he pushes tons of mana into that, then we get to Turgid Shadow and kill it, which is always nice. For now, we'll be mana efficient and just play our Recluse, because it can block it. He might even be forced to stay just on the defensive. This card's really hard to use. Look at all the snow mana it needs. He only has one right now. So right now it actually does stone nothing. Dizzy, you moved into a new place. Do you have to shovel there? Or is it taken care of? I know the parking is shit. Do you have to dig your car out right now? Oh, his flower bloomed on us. What the hell? Say hi, bear. Look at this. We can change our bear. Can eat his fish and blah 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 blah. Okay. He could have the 1/1 and hexproof. That doesn't do shit here. We'll play our land, get our colors up. Let's attack. I'm not scared. He takes 6 here. That's nice for us. Okay. And does he have it? Snakeskin Veil? What else is 1 mana? Oh, Village Rites. Okay. What I'm going to do is play both of the, what quick did you have? Nothing in these colors can wipe our board. Actually, there's one board wipe. Oh, there's the Crippling Fear as well. Let's see what we can pull from him. You don't have a black mana? I didn't play the swamp yet. Damn it, stupid Yakov. Alright, we will just foretell this. And continue. Opponent actually doesn't know that we're playing black yet, really. He knows we could be splashing black. Yeah, I guess there's nowhere to drive right now, so you can kind of just leave your car in the snow. Alright, let's switch our boy up again. Ooh, ghost bear or something. They're so cute, waving bears. I'm a chump. I am Wizards of the Coast's chump. Alright, Frost is good. I kind of want to trade for these guys just to make this more potent. This takes another black, so we'll play out our Glittering Frost this turn, so we can use it next turn. Next time you go to pick up a male stripper, is that what that means? Alright, we got a free creature out of that, love it. Let's attack first. Do mail strippers still travel in the snow? Like, are they kind of like mailmen in that way, that if you order them, they'll find a way to you? Oh, he's all sorts of colors over here. Yet he hasn't really done anything with it. If we attack with everything and he blocks the Disciple, we can kill it after post-combat with the Elderhall. We can kill most... No, I want to keep the Disciple in case I need to use the Shadow. Screw it. Let's see what he's got. He's up on cards, low on mana. Alright, what's the trick? The Mammoth one? Oh! Ah, it's Jarl. He's going to play the Jarl. Oh, shit, he just gives up his creature. Well, now that he's splashing all these other colors, he could have another board wipe. It could be Crush the Weak, which would wipe my entire board. He's probably splashing some off-color bombs. Maybe Doomscar. Or more likely he's black, blue, snow. We saw the Draugr. He's black, blue, snow, and he's splashing all these snow lands to make something like Ascendant Spirit work. And he doesn't actually need those colors. Which is a bad plan if he doesn't have any other good snow cards. Like this, people are going to see this rare when they open it and they're going to be like, whoa, this card's so good if I have snow lands. And then they're going to force themselves to take all these lands they don't need. And their deck is going to suffer if they don't actually still build a good snow deck. Like, I think Icehide Troll is better than that blue spirit. As you saw in the draft, we were getting those 14th pick. Priest. Okay. Man, he's playing hard around our Shadow, right? That's great. I'm not afraid to attack with everything now. Wonder what he was thinking so much about. Maybe he's got an ability to negate my Elderhall, but that's fine. We're trading a land for a spell. Nice. Alright, he's got to have a board wipe, right? He's got to have some sort of wipe. Blood on the Snow, there it is. That was the black board wipe we were talking about a second ago. Touche, opponent. Touche. And he gets his little spirit back. That's cute. I'm gonna pick up my 2 elves and then just make him discard his last card. That seems decent. We'll have him put some mana into his boy, and then we'll Tegrid Shadow his next creature. He has 2 snowlands. If we play out the Sculptor, he can't even attack, but he can block, so there's no point. We'll have him think we've got something. Oh, and he did have the Jarl, as it turns out. But he was trying to really play up his Blood on the Snow. Agar. Wow. Don't play one more creature, please. Work with me here. Okay, these are both Foretell cards, and he's got 1 blue up. It could be Saw It Coming, but we're not going to play around with something like that. Let's wipe the board. Saw It Coming! Ah! Damn it! Punished. Punished. Alright. Probably would have countered Varragoth if we played it, but there was no reason to play around that card. We've seen 2 blue lands. I mean, what were even the odds? Yeah, you can fuck me. What do you got? Return something to my hand. Draw a card. Seems good. Awesome. No reason to let you use this next turn. Alright. We're back in control. He's got one card up there. What could it be? A Jarl, maybe? If we can get Varragoth down with nothing on his side, that's just game. If this gets to attack and he's... Ah, okay. So he just drew that. It's a great way to refill at this point. We're going to find our white and Draga Recruiter. Great draw for him. What's he going to get back? The, yeah, he's got options. But he's got to get through our boys. So maybe he attacks, gets back something like Agar or the Spirit. We block with the Recluse. It's good value for him, but we get to attack then with Varragoth and go get something to deal with this card. We could also grab Firja, play Firja, then play Sculptor of Winter. It's pretty good. Goes for the Spirit, sure. Come on, trade. Play Spirit, like that. Definitely be attacking here. There's the Jarl. Sure. So I kind of like Firja. We could also just take like Binding the Old Gods or the U just to deal with this thing. But how many Snowlands does he have? Does he have 4? He's got 3. So you can get this up to a 4/4 flyer. Do we care? It'll take him 2 turns to do that. Otherwise we can use Firja to go probably find something that will kill it. I mean, let's see, what are the odds we're going to hit something that will kill it? Struggle, Binding the Old Gods, way down. Yeah, there's a lot of shit. I'm going to take Firja. I want to be proactive here. Let me take Firja, what the fuck? Oh, am I still looking? There we go. And we'll play this. I'm not going to play my Sculptor, because we need that as our second spell. Hopefully he doesn't have counter magic. That would be bad. Do this. Do this. Maybe that was just a misplay because we didn't, okay. So we didn't end up finding anything super awesome, and now he'll maybe kill Firja. Double Skemfar. What can we... Alright. Kill Firja. Oh, and now he can activate this up to 3, and he'll get it up to 4. Okay, so now we actually just need to kill it. What the hell just happened? What did he do? Oh, did he activate the... You can activate any of the abilities that you want, is how the card works. So if he does the 2-mana one, it doesn't do anything. It just becomes a 2/3 again. And maybe he did it twice. It doesn't really matter because we're still going to just binding it here. But, yeah, we would have taken 4 damage. Yeah, these cards are interesting, which, you know, the reason it allows you to do that is look at the 4th ability. It puts 2 counters on it. So if you have it on the 4th level, you can actually keep activating that to just make it bigger every turn. But now he might have to fold under the value of our Skemhalls, which we can both activate. So he made a mistake, but I don't think it's going to be the thing that has him lose this game. There is something to be said for activating this and not targeting anything, just to get 2 creatures on. board. Maybe he's got a 2/2 creature in hand. Alright, don't wait out the clock in frustration. What's he looking at? Raise the Draugr! He's gonna keep going with this nonsense? Unbelievable. Wow, this game is not over. Alright. How much mana do I need for 2 of these? I need 10 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Holy shit, we can kill the recruiter. I think so. Let me do that again. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think we can activate both of these and kill this stupid recruiter. That's awesome. I want to make sure I get black and green. What do I need? No! Undo. Stop that. Black. Don't tap our lands wrong. Don't tap our lands wrong. Yes, alright. Hell yeah. Combo. 4 mana combo. Glittering Frost. Okay, Snakeskin Veil. Ooh, our guys all have Death Touch. Attack! And the Hulk can't block alone, so he's got to kill both of his creatures. He's realizing he can't even block with the... He's going to take 6 here. It's lethal if he doesn't block, which is the good news. I think we just let it go like this and put him to 4. If we use 3 of these lands, the whole... Yeah, Jesus. They're so good. Bergstrider. Man, he does keep this game going. Luckily, we'd have lethal if he didn't tap something down. There we go, there's lethal. Alright. Opponent sees the writing on the wall. Good sport. So luckily his punt didn't cost him the game. We would have won anyway. That was a tight game with... that kept going back and forth a lot. Really volatile game. Alright, we are now 3-1. Great draft so far. Then again, I think last week we were 4-0 and then lost 4-3. We finished the draft 4-3, right? Yeah, we had a lot of good top decks, but also we drew most of the lands out of our deck with cards like Binding the Old Gods. Firja got rid of 3 of them in one swoop, so we were just bound to keep drawing gas, whereas our opponent could draw lands. Although, he had a lot of good top decks as well, honestly. We have all our colors. Great hand. Yeah, sold. Our deck is really well-rounded, with some solid creatures that generate value and a lot of removal. Didn't necessarily need that. Red-green Path of the World Tree. Yeah, I'm definitely going to run Vargoth out. Firja, huh? Firja, you say? Savella, you say? I'm fine with not killing Spell yet, because it can't do anything currently. If I play a land, I can Glittering Frost and still use him. And now we can just, like, do I want to just put Struggle on top of my deck? Struggle seems really strong here, and then we get to hold on to Binding. Otherwise, hell, we got a lot of mana. We can play most things. We could take, like, the U, What does binding do? Does binding allow us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Yeah, we're going to take struggle here. Because it allows us to play a land, struggle, and then still use Varragoth again. Ooh, if he's using his turn for that, that's going to be rough for him. So we'll play a land, struggle here. It's only deal 2 damage to us, so we can still attack safely. Now, maybe we'll play a little hesitant that he'll try to kill our creatures, and we should just pull a nice creature like raise Rootless Yew. I think that makes sense. Or 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we take a 1-drop spell, we can play Firja and activate. That's also really good. No, I'm just gonna take the Rootless Yew. Let's just try and beat him into submission with tons of good card advantage. Got the Lindworm, Lindy boy. So now, it's going to shoot that and still activate Varragoth again. You know, it helps him gain his life back. But, geez. I don't plan on us drawing a land anytime soon. Tegrid Shadow is an interesting card to just have, but so now we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. So if I take a 2-drop like Elderfang Disciple, then I can play Firja in that. And that actually seems pretty good. We won't get to activate our boy, but it's a lot of value. Oh, we're not going to get to draw it, are we? Because of Binding the Old Gods. Bummer. Oh, we do. Hey, nice. So we don't need that. Let's take this. I could see attacking here. He'll probably block. If he doesn't, maybe I'll just play the Yew and the Disciple, right? Actually, no. There's no reason to trade off here. We're killing it in value. He is starting to get his mana aligned, whereas now he's getting close to like using cards like this and using his World Tree. In fact, he can make a copy now already. Yeah, that's pretty good. Opponent is doing well against all our awesome value, gotta say. Feel fine trading off. We can use like our stronghold or something. Creatures we control have Death Touch. Not too important. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we get to play both of these and Firja again. Awesome. Struggle or Snakeskin? Take Struggle. It's a shame our boys won't have Death Touch anymore. Currently not winning a race. I think I'll just hold this back. I will attack with the Disciple though. It's a shame Rootless Yew does not get our creature anymore because we milled it. So now it feels like that was a bit of a lame pull. Wow, our deck, pretty good. Pretty good deck. Can activate this at instant speed. 1, 2, he's got the mana. Yeah. So he can activate this, he can activate this. Makes me want to start using up my cool lands. He can only destroy one of them. What on earth does he have? He'll get a 2/2 bear. Yeah, it's just binding. And then we can attack with the Yew. If he makes a bear, he can kill the Yew, I guess. Do we just use Struggle now so we can activate Firja and keep the value going? Or do we risk attacking with Firja and she'll die? I think I'm fine with it. Let's see what he's got coming out of this. Why did I attack with the Disciple? That was stupid. And granted, that was stupid. Okay, maybe he'll use the Path of the World Tree here. Or does he have a board wipe? What's going on? Let's protect this from a discard spell. Okay, so he will path. He's going to draw some cards, try and get back in the game. I'm amazing he's not losing. Oh, because he's gained. He has gained 12 life from Ravenous Lindworms, and an extra 2 life. He's gained 14 life. That's why he's still in the game. Okay, he goes after that, gets his guy, but he's tapped out. So this seems pretty nice. So let's grab this land. I do want to double spell, but I think I'd... Well, yeah, I might as well double spell. Value Train! Right, because if I play this, I can't activate. I would love to... Actually, this is stupid. Why am I trying to draw more cards? Who needs to draw cards when they can attack for an extra 7 damage this way? Next turn, everything has Death Touch. I think it's likely we will win. Side Troll. He blocks the U, pumps his guy by 2, can kill my U. Guys have Death Touch, so Death Touch and Indestructible. Screw you, opponent. Oh my god, our deck is awesome. If I pump 2 1/1s, do we have lethal? No, we'll be short 1 damage. So might as well keep our good things alive, because he'll still pretty much have to block them. He could block 1 creature and still live. One of the 1/1s he can eat. Gross. So gross. Alright, do we bet our opponent has a board wipe? There's no reason to play into it, even though we draw an extra free card. I think we're just going to hold. There we go. Alright, baby. See, who needs to be playing Snow when you can just take all the good cards while people are grabbing Snowlands? I can't believe we killed 3 Lindworms like that. Alright, now our lands are a little dicier. I don't really want to ship this though, because we can play this and this if we draw even a swamp. And we have a lot of foretelling we can do, so we have plays. We won't run out of stuff for a while. Hello. I'm going to foretell this. Next turn play the Chasm and play this. Chat, are you guys, are you people who say Chasm or Chasm? It's very contentious, I'm sure. You might be saying, why am I not putting Varragoth down and try to do what we did last game where we just run him over? The problem with putting Varragoth down right now is I kind of want to keep drawing lands, so I don't really need to be putting my best cards on top of my deck just yet. Like, if we draw 1 more land, I'm all for going wild. What did he get? Rune of Sustenance is a really good one. I want to kill whatever he's going to put this onto. With that in mind... Kazoom, huh? You are a king among princes. Hey guys, you see that nice Kazoom? I assume you're going to emphasize the second half of it like that. Kazoom! mess. Rune of Speed 2. Now we have to be a little careful, right? Because now he can put haste onto his guys. A 2-drop plus 2 mana puts this on. And it becomes pretty potent. Alright, we got our land, so I'm fine to use Vargoth here. Gonna kill it pre-combat, maybe? Or bounce it? Sure. Spends his card on a little bit of tempo. I've actually found the Rune Crown to be pretty good, because it can find them even from the graveyard. Ooh, Stridey boy, huh? Stridum, rock'em, sock'em, Stridum. It'll get +2, +1 lifelink and haste. I can 2-for-1 myself and kill it. Doesn't seem great. It will get the plus toughness it needs, so yeah, what I think I'll do is just play my Recluse and foretell this. Not attack with the Reaper. I'm fine blocking. Opponent's gaining tons of value out of his Rune Crown, so we're not going to win a long fight against that. But eventually we will draw Binding the Old Gods. Damn it. Got it, opponent. Actually, we're gonna... Ooh, Crush the Weak as well. I wasn't even gonna block, opponent. Jeez. Alright, we have a couple options here. We can use Vargoth, attack, boast, and then struggle for Skemfar. Or we can make him keep using up stuff to try and get attacks through. The longer the game goes, we will win, because eventually we'll destroy the Rune Crown, and there goes all his extra value. So let's just take a Binding. And we'll just play this out full cost. We could fight here, but I plan to block anyway, so why waste a spell? Avalanche Caller is an amazing card, and I will kill that. Immediately, in fact. Because he has a bunch of snowlands. This is also actually a pretty good opportunity to use Turgid's Shadow, honestly. Attack, boast, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, actually that seems way better. Takes it anyway. We've got no creatures, so let's grab a fine creature. Let's go with the U again. And now let's just cast this. That seems fine. I got to get rid of his Avalanche Caller, and now I have a billion removal. He's going to refuel himself. I think if he plays a creature, I'll kill the Rune Crown. If he doesn't, I'll just play the U. Okay. Look at all this removal, my god. Yeah, we're gonna Binding to remove the rune, but I might as well get a creature out to put some pressure on. Bergy boy. Okay. Alright, opponent. Well, this isn't gonna work out. Oh, it does work out for him. Ah, the haste on that is so annoying. Okay, that all works out nicely as well. It's kind of risky. Should we risk it, boys? Risk it, biscuit? He'll gain a ton more life. He has so much time. But if we Kennel Master, make this indestructible, have it fight, it'll kill the Bergstrider, we'll hope he bricks on a creature for a turn. and then we can binding it the next turn, because we can't do all of that to get at one time. And remember, we can also gain a ton of life back as soon as we get 2 white sources. But I kind of like this line. This gives green, right? Alright, opponent. Brick on a creature. Brick. Ah. Yep. Do we dare go to 1? I don't think so. But he draws a card if we block. He draws a card if we block. This is his splash card. That and that. Chad, what do you think? I think going to 1 is better, right? Because we're going to kill Agar with Binding the Old Gods and then a way down. So he'll have no haste abilities. Let's take it. And then we've got a nice attack force at least. He's got a lot of mana. Get rid of the rune now. Not that. That's what I want. Oh, this still has +1/1. Darn, I actually miscalculated there. Can he take care of 2 creatures? Probably not. Get a little damage going. Get our sculptor down. Next turn we can use Way Down and the Elderhall. And we'll find our first white source as well. I'm very fine with chumping. Yeah, 42. Graven Lord, jeez. That's a way to refuel. Maybe he can get rid of both our guys. Because he's still going to have 5 mana. And he likes 2 of them. Squash is pretty good for him. Yep, the squash is good. He draws a card. A lot of card advantage for our opponent, just like us. Oh, Assault Ravager. That was the game. Alright, there was actually nothing we could do about that, at least, so I don't feel as bad. We were at 1, so this would have killed us even if that was the only card he had in play. Alright, that was a good game. What are we, 4-2? Let's do it. Let's get up that 5. The 5th win is the big one in Premier. Actually, no, it's not. We're already getting almost all our gems back. The 5th one just takes us over the top. Viewers, if you like what you see, feel free to subscribe. We play every Tuesday night, top level, good commentary, and the more we get in the chat, the more I'll give you. And actually we have some sexy literary magic cards to show off. If you don't follow our Instagram, where we're showing them off every week as well, had a couple sexy ones arrive in the mail. They will get you going. Do we have any fans of the Tao Te Ching of Laozi out there? I'm going to go pull up a sick card you guys are going to love. No black. Finn to hold the fort until we do, with a struggle. Yeah, that's fine. Oh boy. Alright. Let's get Finn down. We've seen this before. If he plays the Tormentor's Helm, we've seen this a million times. Don't burn him. Ah, Firewalker. Forest. Are you kidding me, deck? I can struggle next turn. This is the biggest mana decrease, actually. Let's go with that. I wish I had 4 mana and I could struggle right there to kill a Firewalker. Because if he can deal with Finn now, he can start to pick up a lot of card advantage. So he might run amok, but I have Death Touch, so I don't know what he's planning. Okay, gets a free land. Works. Dwarven reinforcements. Alright, we have a lot of mana, just not the right mana. I'm not going to struggle here. Vengeful Reaper. I think that block is fine. If we draw a land, we can weigh down. I don't really want to be trading any of my guys in a fight with the Reaper. That's so brutal. Alright, this might be how it goes down, boys. We have time. You know, he hasn't put that much pressure yet. I'm glad we made the trade last turn. Maybe he thinks we've got a Skemfar and he'll be careful. Recluse. There's no point in fighting anything because he'll die fighting both of them. Don't kill me. So maybe the reason to put Struggle is that if he has Frostbite. No, it doesn't make any sense. I think what we need is a wave of our bear. That's what changes everything. Windows closing. Here we go. We're in the game. Maybe Vargoth Fight the Faithful? It's not bad. Reaper Fight the Faithful is also good because then we just block their Reaper, right? It's up a lot of life. I'm not going to bother trying to race here. We hit much better cards on our end, unfortunately. I can deal with reinforcements. I want to eat his last card too. Actually. Damn it. Oh, so much for that. Oh, no, we do get to eat his last card. Aha. Land. Perfect. Let's do this. What did we get? Come on. Big dinner, big dinner, big dinner. Land. Lame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we draw a land next turn, we Carfell and use Vargoth. Otherwise, we probably still just attack with Vargoth anyway, because we need the help. Doomscar Titan. Okay, well, we are blocking. Really pressuring our life total here. Land, kill. And Carfell. Luckily we have 2 plains as well, actually. Plains, the other land is really good against our opponent's deck. But the plains means we can put a counter on this and give it lifelink next turn. Which is actually very helpful in this position. Don't care about that too much. Let's see if we can get our opponent to run out of gas. Nice. I'm going to hold the land in case he's got the discard spell. It's not like we need 7 mana for anything. So is he full out swamps or is it just... No, it's full splash. It is dicey to attack if we don't draw any action. Raise the Draugr is very good. Okay. He might just foretell and then... Alright, so we're under the gun here. That's a very dangerous position to be in. If I was him, I'd foretell and wait for next turn, just play both. If he's got the mana. That's 9 mana? 10 mana total? He doesn't have that. Well, I'd still just play Kennelmaster now, and then Doomscar next turn. Next turn, if he attacks with everything, we'll probably just block the token and take a huge hit. That's really not what we were looking for. Because I don't want to trade the Kennelmaster for either of his guys. It's very deadly. But we're going to have to go down to like 1 or 2 here. If I'm my opponent, I definitely just attack with everything. Alright, so I guess the obvious block was to block the Dwarven token, so he wants to try and make the Kennelmaster a bit more enticing. Oh, no, he's not even going to attack with it? That's crazy. Okay, I'll definitely take that. Now we have a little more life to work with. Oh, come on! Alright. That was unfortunate, guys. We saw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 lands. Bummer. And not like if we had drawn any of those Skemhall lands, those would have been amazing here, right? Kill his guy, buy us a million years. Oh well, it happens. Well, I want to thank everyone for joining us this week. Did we get to 4 wins or 5 wins? 4 wins. Alright, we only lost 100 gems. That's great. I can live with that. Claim our prize. Hooah, hooah. And I'll see you guys all next week. Have fun, everybody. Drive safe in the snow. Thanks for coming, by the way. Where did I put my streaming software?